Hello everyone, this is Chandana. I am a student from a GMU, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, currently in a fifth SEM. As a part of our AR/VR subject, we have given an assignment to design and develop a Unity-based game project. For this, our team worked on a game called HitMe, which we have implemented phase by phase up to 4 phases. This project helped us to understand how Unity can be used to design an interactive 3D environment, implement objective collision, apply game logic using CH script, and manage the UI elements for user interaction. Through each phase, we learned about different aspects of game development, such as creating the game objects, adding physical components, managing the score system, and handling the events, integrating the user interfaces. The 4 phases of our HitMe game are as follow. In a phase 1, we need to create the game environment and game or basic objects. In a phase 2, adding an interactivity and basic gameplay logic. In a phase 3, implementing the scoring, timing, and UI updates. In a phase 4, enhancing the visuals, adding the sound effects, and completing the full playable version of a game. This project gives us an hands-on experience with a Unity's game object hierarchy, CH scripting, free physics colliders, prefabs, and user interface management, all of which are essential skills in the AR/VR development. Next, I will show you how exactly I demonstrated it in a Unity. As I said, this is my Unity interface, and in this, let's move phase wise. In the phase one, that is core gameplay, I have created in the hierarchy. I have created a canvas which contains core text and live text, uh, and target prefab in the project window. That is target prefab. That is this is the target, and I have created a and other also, like in the score text I have given a score is equals to 0. In the live text I have mentioned live 3 in a text mesh pro. In the phase 1 I created the core gameplay structure. I started by creating a main scene and added canvas with a score text and live text using the text mesh pro. Next I created a circle sprite and turned it into a target object. I added a rigid body 2D to set to kinematic and a circle collider 2D for a detection. Then I converted it into the prefab called target so that it can be spawned multiple times later. As you can see, I have in the asset, I have a target controller. This particular script, in this, there are some functions. Here, my target controller .cs script. In this, it has a start function. In this, it has a start function. The target picks a random direction and moves using transform.translate. I also set a lifetime. If not clicked in that particular time, the missed function is called, which reduces a life. In mouse down, when the player clicks the target, it calls the call manager add score method and destroys the object. I will show you that also. As you can see, I do have a game manager script. Here you can see this is my script. Here also in this I have as I told, in the game manager, I have created a public variables for a scores and text. The add score function increases the score while lose life decreases the score, the life count, and updates on a screen So at this point, my game detects hits, updates score and lives, and makes target disappear when get clicked. Uh, Then, as you can see in the game view, scene view, here score 0, live 3 is visible. Then moving on to the next, as you can see, I when I uh, uh, Then moving to the game 2, that is game mechanics of phase 2. Here I have created a spawner CS. You can see here I have a spawner CS. Uh, uh, Here I have a spawner CS. In phase 2 I introduced more mechanics like difficulty level, multiple targets, and game over condition. As you can see, this is my spawner.cs. It creates a targets automatically at a random position using evoke repeating. I can control how fast they spawn and how many appear in each wave using public variables in inspector. Then, in the spawner object, in the hierarchy, you can see the spawner object in a hierarchy. I have uh, set these many terms. Like I have given a position of 000, rotation of 000. This is the inspector of spawner. Here you can see the inspector. As I said, I can adjust the spawn rate, number of targets, spawn area as time passes. I reduce the spawn rate to increase the difficulty. Then even in a game manager script, then I modified my game manager script to add a game over system. If a player loses all the lives, the game over panel becomes active and the game pauses using the time scale is equals to 0. In a unity, as we can see in a unity, I have my canvas. In my canvas there is a game over panel. It shows the game over message and a restart button. It has a child, that is game over text and restart button. When I click on a restart button, it reloads the scene and starts the fresh. As you can see, the game over text shows the game over. As here it mentioned game over, we can adjust its size and all. Here I have given a font size of 60 and a font style in a bold. Then now as you can see, when I lose, or like when this is the game over panel, I said, as it shows the game over message and restart button. If I miss the three targets, the game over panel will show. Now, as you can see, when I lose all the three lives, the game ends and this panel appears. Then moving to the phase 3, that is the player profile and all of fame. In this, I have created a player name panel. I added a player name input system. Enter, that is enter name text. Uh, as you can see, enter name text. Here it is showing enter name text. It allow users to type their name. Once I press the start game, my name is saved and the game begins. Uh, as you in game manager.cs, we can see the save score function. We can see the save score function, which will help to save the scores, which will help to save the score. And the player name and score are stored in a JSON file inside the Unity persistent data path. I will show you that also. The scores are sorted in a descending order and shown in a all of fame panel. Then as you can see here, I have my all of fame child in a canvas. In this all of fame, I have a text which show all of fame and all of fame. Yeah, as you can see, when I lose the game, or when I completes the game, all of fame appears. We can see the all of fame. We can see after a game over, the leaderboard shows my score and previous top scorers. This data stays even after restarting the game, and it will also be stored in a JSON format. Moving to the phase of 4, that is advanced feature, I have added the audio manager object. Finally, in a phase 4, I have added some background music, hit sound and miss sound, pause and resume system. As you can see in my audio manager, I have a background music. hit sound and miss sound, and a pause and resume system. Even as you can see in my uh, game over in my pause panel, I have created a pause panel child in a Canva. I have a restart button, a resume button, and exit button. Uh, Here I have a two audio source component. I have a two audio source component, that is one for a background music and another for a sound effects. I linked these my clips for a background hit miss in the inspector. In my game manager.script, the background music starts when the game begins and hit miss sound played during the gameplay. As as I showed here in the game manager, I have a add score and lose life function, which will uh, which will add the scores and update the scores, and when life get loses, it will reduce the current lives by -1. I have also showed you that I have also created the pause panel with a resume restart and exit button. When I press the escape key, this menu appears. Then from here, if when I don't want to play the game, I can resume the game and restart it. Then I will show you the how exactly it works in a game view. Now let's see in a game view. Uh, Now I am running my script. As you can see, it is importing the assets. It is running now. This is the as the game view starts, it asks the users or a player to enter their name. Let me type my name. As you can see, I have given my name, and here I can select the difficulty level, what level I want. That is, I have added easy, medium, hard. If I click medium, then I can start. When I start my game, background music will appear. As you can see, the background screaming as the ball is coming, and I haven't touched anything. So my scores are zero and lives got deducted. And when I, as I said, Hall of Fame, it shows in a decreasing order. That is, as you can see, the player Shivu has played 130, and next time 110. As you can see, it is showing in a decreasing order, and a game over is showing. Then when I click on the restart game, I'm able to create my game again, and it asks the users again to type their name and select the difficulty. This time I will give easy. Let's play the game. As you can see, miss sound, hit sound is audible. As you can see, I'm getting the scores. When I hit on this one, I will get a 10 score. I have 3 lives. When I won't click anything, I will lose the lives, as I told. As you can see, the restart button works. Game over is visible. When I enter my escape, I am able to see this button, which is resume. I can resume my game, and even we can exit the game. This is the implementation of HitMe Game in a 2D interactive interface. Thank you.